We need to ensure that our democracy strengthens us enough to punish impunity, corruption, and political rascality at whatever level it comes. We've been discussing how to strengthen local governance. This is a task that must be done, and we can only do it under a democratic system like we have.
We still have a long way to go. There are several things that we have left unfulfilled. There are several areas that we need to fill the gap. And I believe that as a house of the people, this is a period for us to sit back, reminiscence where we are coming from, where we are today, and where we ought to be.
Democracy has given us, even in the past, when we had issue in this country where former President Yar'Adua died, we had this doctrine of necessity. That was democracy. Without democracy, there was no way such a thing could have happened. I think that for us as a country, we are grateful to God for giving us these 25 years of unbroken democracy.
On unbroken democracy that we are celebrating today, how has it translated to unbroken food security? How has it transferred and transformed into unbroken security in the nation? How has it transformed into unbroken access to education, access to healthcare? And we're talking about celebration of democracy. The democracy is government of the people, for the people, by the people. And it should actually change the lives of our people.
Speakers within our church today. I'm Right Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka.
Honorable Jaha, the gentleman beside you will speak first.
I speak for and on behalf of the very good people of Ifo Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, once again to remind you that I'm from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. Proudly, I'm from Ogun State, Mr. Speaker. Sir, thank you. 25 years of unbroken democracy and in successions. What shall we say unto the Lord than to say thank you for sparing our lives? My colleagues have said so much, but I just want to remind us that Lord Acton, specifically on April 5th, 1887, in England, he did talk about power and absolute powers. And that is the distinction I'm trying to make and let our people understand today in Nigeria, that to separate in between democracy and when someone possesses absolute power. I don't like to talk about military, where almost 200 million Nigerians are susceptible to the mood of just one individual. Depends on which side of the bed as a military ruler wakes up from. He will now make pronouncement and it becomes law. And everybody is caged, cowed. But today, those that are people spoken here on this floor, that is democracy in action. Myself talking, and that of the people that sent me here, is democracy in action. The achievement we have made, progress we have made so far in the last 25 years. Mr. Speaker, my purpose of raising my hand up is to specially dedicate today by even just giving them a minute silence, those who have struggled for this democracy we are enjoying today. A lot of people lost their lives just for this to come to form, to come to place, for us to have this opportunity, and as we are advancing. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to you and everyone here that we should observe a minute silence for all those who fought and lost their lives during the course of bringing up this democracy. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
The village affected in Osun State include Papa Village, Baku Village, Oloya Village, Oguajo, Malamu, and Eniwo local government are all as Eleye, Akineye, Arishe Village in Nayedire local government area of Osun State. The House further notes that as a result of this interstate boundary dispute, 24 of April 2024, Eleye Village in Nayedire local government area of Osun State was burned down by some hooligans from the other community that lead to losses of many lives. The House also aware that the continuous boundary disputes among this community have inflicted a great deal of hardship on the people of Iwo and Nayedire local government and hindered the development of infrastructure, investments, and crippled meaningful progress in different sectors. The House further aware that the National Boundary Commission team were able to trace and discuss the Osun and Oyo interstate boundary within the issue on the grain sector to be sorted out. The House worried that the lack of a definite, precise, and clear boundary among the local government affected in both states will lead to continuous flinching territory claim, which gave rise to various disputes and clashes among the community of Iwo, Ayedire local government in Osun State, and Lagidi local government of Oyo State. The House also worried that the interstate boundary dispute is not quickly resolved. There will be a continued losses of life in the affected community, as well as prolonged negative impact on the life and the meaning of the livelihood of the affected people.